Hello everyone, welcome back to the Auto UK. When you think of the Kia Karnival, chances are you picture a family minivan, practical and packed with clever features. But for 2027, Kia has taken things to a whole new level. Welcome to the future of compact adventure, the Kia Karnival Camper Tricycle. This isn't just a quirky spin-off. It's a serious attempt to redefine how we think about travel, camping, and urban exploration, all rolled into one incredibly unique three-wheeled package. At first glance, the Karnival Camper Tricycle still carries that recognizable Kia DNA. The front end is bold, with a wide tiger nose grille that's been slightly modified for better aerodynamics. Slim LED headlights flank either side, giving the tricycle a futuristic look. The stance is low and wide, almost aggressive, hinting at the fact that this isn't just a slow-moving cruiser. This machine means business on the open road. Move to the side and you notice the clever proportions. Unlike most trikes that either look too bulky or too fragile, the Karnival Camper Tricycle feels perfectly balanced. Kia has managed to give it a strong presence without making it intimidating. Massive side mirrors, slightly exaggerated wheel arches, and a distinctive roofline that extends into the camper section, all these details contribute to a cohesive and stylish design. The rear of the trike is where things get truly interesting. Instead of a traditional trunk, you have a fully integrated micro-camper module. It's neatly designed, blending seamlessly with the main body rather than looking like an afterthought. Twin vertical taillights complete the look, and small, practical details like external charging ports and tool storage areas show that Kia has thought carefully about real-world usability. Underneath the stylish exterior lies a lightweight yet sturdy composite frame. Kia says it's a blend of high-strength steel and carbon fiber reinforced plastics. The goal: maximize rigidity while keeping weight to a minimum, essential for the tricycle's stability and range. And speaking of range, this is an all-electric machine. It's powered by a 65 kWh battery pack, giving it an impressive real-world range of around 250 miles on a full charge. That's more than enough for most weekend camping trips or extended city adventures. Performance is surprisingly lively, thanks to a rear-mounted electric motor producing around 180 horsepower and 230 pound-feet of torque. The Karnival Camper Tricycle can sprint from 0 to 60 miles per hour in just over 6 seconds. It's not sports car quick, but for a three-wheeled camper, that's genuinely impressive. Top speed is electronically limited to 85 miles per hour, which is perfectly reasonable given the tricycle's intended use. One of the real challenges in a three-wheeler is maintaining stability, especially at higher speeds or when cornering hard. Kia tackled this by implementing a sophisticated active tilting system. Using a network of sensors and gyroscopic data, the trike subtly leans into corners, mimicking the natural motion of a motorcycle but without requiring the rider to do any of the balancing themselves. It results in a ride that feels incredibly intuitive, safe, and even a bit sporty. Step inside, and the cabin is an absolute masterpiece of modern minimalism combined with practical design. The driver's cockpit is fully digital, with a 12.3-inch high-definition display that houses all essential information. Navigation, energy usage, entertainment, it's all at your fingertips. The steering yoke, inspired by aviation design, replaces a traditional wheel, giving the cabin an open, airy feeling. Material quality is exceptional. Recycled materials dominate the interior surfaces, including soft-touch plastics, eco-leather, and sustainable wood accents. Kia hasn't just made the Karnival Camper Tricycle environmentally friendly in how it's powered, they've extended that philosophy to how it's built, too. Behind the driver and passenger seats, the magic of the camper module reveals itself. With just a few simple movements, the cabin transforms into a cozy sleeping and living space. The rear section includes a fold-flat bed that comfortably fits 2 adults. Ambient lighting, a pop-up skylight, and clever storage compartments make the space feel much bigger than it looks from the outside. There's even a compact kitchenette tucked away inside. Pull out a drawer and you'll find an induction hob, a small sink with a 10-liter freshwater tank, and a mini fridge that can hold enough supplies for a couple of days. There's no full bathroom on board. That would be a stretch for a trike this size, but Kia offers a portable toilet option and a privacy tent that attaches to the rear for longer trips off-grid. Smart technology plays a huge role in the camper experience. The Karnival Camper Tricycle features integrated Wi-Fi, solar charging capability through rooftop panels, and even a companion app that lets you control various systems remotely. Need to pre-cool the cabin before you climb in? Check. Want to start the coffee machine from your phone while you're still waking up in bed? Absolutely possible. One of the standout features is the modularity of the living space. The rear camper unit can be swapped out depending on your needs. Kia offers 3 configurations: the standard micro camper, a utility module for hauling goods or work equipment, and a day trip module optimized for short excursions with more seating and less sleeping space. Changing modules is as simple as unlocking a few latches and sliding in the new unit, a job that takes less than an hour with basic tools. Driving the Karnival Camper Tricycle is a genuinely joyful experience. Thanks to the low center of gravity, wide track, and active tilt system, it feels planted and confident. The suspension, featuring adaptive dampers, soaks up bumps and imperfections with ease. In urban environments, it's nimble enough to navigate tight city streets and small parking spaces. On the highway, it cruises comfortably at 70 miles per hour without any drama. Regenerative braking helps extend the battery range and offers adjustable settings depending on your preference. You can even drive it with just one pedal in the most aggressive region mode, making stop-and-go traffic much easier to deal with. For camping enthusiasts, the real appeal comes from the freedom it offers. No more worrying about giant RVs that guzzle fuel and need enormous parking spots. No need for hotel rooms or complex setups. With the Karnival Camper Tricycle, you can simply pull over, find a nice scenic spot, and be ready to relax within minutes. Safety hasn't been overlooked, either. Kia has packed the trike with a suite of driver assistance features. Lane keeping assist, adaptive cruise control, automatic emergency braking, blind spot monitoring, and a 360-degree camera system are all standard. There's even an innovative system called Wind Guard, which uses active side spoilers to stabilize the trike during heavy crosswinds, a huge plus when you're carrying a camper module. One potential drawback: space is limited compared to full-size campers, of course. You won't be hosting large groups or cooking full gourmet meals inside. But for solo travelers, couples, or even a parent and child duo, it's almost perfect. It's about minimalism, adventure, and flexibility rather than luxury excess. Charging is another strong point. Thanks to an 800-volt electrical architecture, the Karnival Camper Tricycle supports ultra-fast charging. Find a compatible charger, and you can go from 10 to 80% in under 20 minutes. Kia also provides an optional home charging station that integrates solar panels, letting you top off your trike's battery using the power of the sun whenever possible. Pricing starts at around £24,000, making it surprisingly affordable given everything it offers. Even fully loaded with all the premium packages, the Karnival Camper Tricycle comes in under £30,000, a relative bargain compared to traditional RVs or high-end electric vehicles. Kia even offers attractive financing and subscription models, including a Camper Club service where you can swap your trike for different modules or colors a few times a year for a small monthly fee. Early reviews from journalists and first adopters have been overwhelmingly positive. Drivers praise the handling, the range, the practicality of the camper module, and the attention to detail throughout. Some minor criticisms have surfaced, notably around the limited freshwater tank size and slightly tricky rear visibility despite the camera system, but overall, the feedback has been glowing. Kia's vision with the Karnival Camper Tricycle seems clear: make adventure more accessible, more sustainable, and more fun. It's a bold move, and it shows that they're willing to experiment and innovate far beyond the traditional auto market. This isn't just a gimmick, it's a glimpse into what personal travel could look like in a world that's shifting away from oversized vehicles and towards smarter, more adaptable solutions. Looking ahead, Kia has hinted that there could be future variants on the way. Rumors suggest a 4-wheel drive model, a long-range version with a 90 kWh battery, and even a luxury edition with heated massage seats and an expanded camper unit. There's even talk of partnerships with outdoor brands to create special adventure editions with extra rugged features like roof racks, integrated tents, and off-road tires. If the 2027 Kia Karnival Camper Tricycle proves successful, it could inspire a wave of similar vehicles from other manufacturers. Already, concepts from other brands are starting to show a similar blend of compactness, efficiency, and multifunctionality. It seems Kia is once again ahead of the curve, just like they were with the original electric vehicles in the early 2020s. It's exciting to think about the possibilities. Weekend getaways become simpler, cheaper, and greener. Urban explorers can have a mobile base that fits right into the city landscape. Retirees can hit the road with less expense and hassle. Younger generations can embrace van life culture without the six-figure investment. It democratizes travel in a way that few other vehicles have managed. The Kia Karnival Camper Tricycle is a breath of fresh air in an automotive world often dominated by ever bigger SUVs and trucks. It's proof that small, smart, and sustainable can also be stylish, fun, and practical. Whether you're a hardcore camper, a city commuter who loves weekend escapes, or just someone who appreciates clever engineering, this unique machine deserves a place on your radar. So if you're looking for a new way to explore the world, and you're not afraid to turn a few heads along the way, the 2027 Kia Karnival Camper Tricycle might just be the perfect companion for your next big adventure.